Welcome to Nahi Tutorial Accountancy Chapter 2 Class 11th CBSE. Last video we did basic accounting terms, some of the basic accounting terms. In this part 2 we will be completing rest. So let's get started. Basic accounting terms. If you have seen my last video, we have done some basic accounting terms and rest of the terms we'll be doing now. Let us continue. Bad debts. What are the bad debts? The money or amount not coming back. I have just written in very simple words. That means the debts, the loans, whatever things we have given, it's not coming back to us. That are called as a bad debts. Now, insolvent. Insolvent means not in position to pay. It is decided by court that they are not any business entity or anything. If they decide to prove themselves as an insolvent and they are not in position to pay, so it is decided by court and will be not getting back whatever the money or whatever things we are, if they are owing to anyone or anything, they'll just say that they are insolvent. Now, what do you mean by solvent? Means who is in position to pay back the debts. They may take the time, but they'll be paying back to us. So they are called as a solvent. Merchandise. The goods which are for resale. The goods which are for resale. Livestock. The businesses in which animals are used. So I have written everything in very simple language so that you can understand clearly all these terms. Let's move. Now, what are already in last video if you have seen, I have explained what are the liabilities are, and liabilities are of two types: current liabilities and non-current liabilities. Current liabilities are of short term, okay, and non-current liabilities are of long term. Now again assets. So this liabilities, current and non-current, they are specified by the time period. Now what are the assets? So I have also explained what are the assets are. Now again assets are also divided into current assets that are for short time and non-current assets. That includes, see, in current assets we can say cash and all. In non-current assets again it is divided in fixed assets, and fixed assets are again divided into tangible and intangible. Tangible, fixed means like land, building and all, that are tangible, and intangible means that are goodwill, the name we have, and trademarks. These are intangible. I hope you are clear. Liabilities, they are divided into two, current and non-current. These are specified on the basis of time. These are for short term and these are for long term. Assets, again they are divided into two, current assets and non-current assets, and these are also on basis of time. Like current assets are for short term, like cash and all, whatever, and non-current assets also for long term, all the things. And again they are divided into fixed assets, intangible and tangible. Tangible means land and building, that kind of things, and intangible means goodwill, trademarks, etc. So these all are the examples. I hope you are clear. Now other terms are receipts. Now receipts are also divided into two. Capital receipts, it is of a non-recurring in nature, means it won't repeat again and again. Like sale of car, we won't be selling again and again, right? Or land. So these are called as a capital receipts. And what about revenue receipts? They are regular in nature. Example, the sale of goods which we are selling every day on basis of every day, based on our business. Now expenditure, these are receipts and these are expenditure. What are expenditures? Like cost incurred. Now capital expenditure, example, purchase of land and car, this kind of things. That is also we won't do on regular basis or again and again. Exceptions are if we are doing the real estate, and then that in that it depends on land only, so that is a different case. But for other businesses, the purchase of land and car and all, that are capital expenditure in nature. Now what is a revenue expenditure? Revenue expenditure means everyday expenditure, what like expenses on electricity, this and all, it comes under revenue expenditure. Now deferred expenditure. It is deferred expenditure means it has the qualities of both capital and revenue. So which may be like initially it is capital, and after some time it tends to be revenue expenditure. That kind of expenditure is called as a deferred expenditure. I hope you are clear with this all. Part 2, basic accounting terms. To know all the terms, you watch my previous video. In that other terms are there. So before starting the problems and all, it will be very useful if you know all the terms very clearly. I hope you are clear with this all. If you like, please click to like button and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.